Hi everybody! So today we will be discussing the accounting equation. So ano ba tong nakikita natin sa harap na A is equals to L plus C. Okay, so before anything else, please download Handout 009 for this lesson and the link for the handout is provided in the description box. So starting today and for the next lessons that we have, I will make use of the handout style for these lessons. So we will have downloadable handouts that would guide us in problem solving. So the questions, the problems that we will be solving, or the problems that would serve as a tool for discussion will be downloadable in my website. Okay. So for this specific lesson, we will be using handout 009. So the purpose of the handout, I hope that you will be able to download those handouts, print them, and then write your answers in them, okay? So that it can facilitate the discussion. But don't worry, for this specific video, the questions or the problems that we have will also be flashed in the screen, okay? But in the next videos, we will be using the handouts heavily, no, so that it would facilitate our discussion and it will really help us in understanding the accounting process. Okay, so the accounting equation is assets is equals to liabilities plus capital. Before anything else and before we discuss why is assets equal to the sum of liabilities and capital, let's first discuss the difference between the three. Okay, what are assets, what are liabilities, and capital? Okay, this is a very important, these are very important words actually that you need to understand. Okay, let's first discuss what assets are. An asset is a resource controlled by the entity as a result of past events and from which future economic benefits are expected to flow to the entity. Before we dig deeper into analysis into the definition of assets according to the conceptual framework for financial reporting, let's put it in a very simple way. Assets are the resources of a company na ginagamit nila in their operations. These are all of the things of value owned by the business. So let me give you an example. The company's cash, asset yan. Land that is owned by the company. The building owned by the company. Automobile, machinery, office supplies. Anything actually that you can see in the office is an asset. No, if you really want to become a little bit literal, no, it works that way. But anything that the business owns is an asset. Now, if you will be telling me or asking me, are people considered asset? Actually, even though people or employees are resources as well, in accounting, we don't regard them as an asset kasi wala siyang mailalagay na halaga. Remember, in accounting, we record transactions and we measure how much those transactions are. And basically, we cannot record people because we don't have the specific amount on how to put amounts in these people. Okay? So, human resource, although a resource of a company, will not be considered an asset in accounting parlance. Okay? So, those are asset. O, sabi dito, an asset is a resource controlled by the entity as a result of past events. Bakit kaya? Unang term na kailangan natin makita, an asset is a resource. No? Talagang nagagamit natin siya eh. Okay? And remember, it is controlled by the entity. So, merong ownership. Dapat kanila yung asset bago nila ma-record na kanila talaga yon. Okay? And then, it is a result of past events. Bakit siya result of past events? Ano yung past event mo? Nag-invest ka ng pera sa company, o di may cash yung company ngayon, o di kaya bumili ka ng office supplies para sa company, e di may office supplies ka ngayon, bumili ka ng automobile or bagong lupa para sa company, o di meron kang lupa, meron kang automobile. So, merong past event na nangyari para magkaroon ka ng asset ngayon. Ano ang expectation natin sa lahat ng resource na yan? It would bring future economic benefits to the company. So habang ginagamit daw natin yung mga assets na yan, habang ginagamit natin siya in the company's operations, it is expected that these resources, these assets, will bring future economic benefits. Okay, so I hope you understand what assets are. Next we have is liability or liabilities. A liability is a present obligation of the entity arising from past events, and the settlement of which is expected to result in an outflow from the entity of resources embodying economic benefits. Let's put it in a very simple Tagalog. Liabilities. Utang. Minsan kasi ang company kailangan magkaroon talaga ng utang, no? Lalo na kapag wala silang funding. Yan, may bago silang project, tapos kailangan ng funding pero walang pera, mangungutang ka talaga, no? So liabilities are actually obligations of a company, no? Utang na kailangan nilang bayaran, utang na kailangan nilang harapin, utang na kailangan nilang bayaran. Okay, so liabilities in its lightest sense includes accounts payable. So when we say accounts payable, may mga binili sila from suppliers kaso hindi pa nababayaran, so may utang silang ganon, okay? Or sometimes the company opts to borrow money from the bank. So, nagkakaroon tayo ng notes payable or mga loan payable, yung mga ganyan. So, anything na inutang ng company that they need to pay in the future, that's a liability. Okay? So, remember that a liability is a present obligation. Obligasyon nila yan ngayon. Saan nanggaling? Past event din. Nagkaroon ka rin ng past event na pinagdaanan, kaya ka may utang ngayon. O ano yung past event mo? Nangutang ka. So presently, may obligation ka. Obligasyon mong bayaran yon in the future, di ba? Okay? Now, the settlement of which is expected to result in an outflow from the entity of resources. Ibig sabihin, hindi mo mapipigilan. Pag binayaran mo, mawawalan ka ng resources, no? Paano mo babayaran yung utang? Well, the very basic way in order for a company to pay for its liabilities is through cash payment. So, basically, because of that cash payment, magkakaroon talaga ng outflow of resources embodying economic benefits. Ano ba yung resources embodying economic benefits? 'Di ba assets 'yun kanina? O 'yun. So, pag nagbayad ng utang, apektado ang resources mo. Okay. Capital or equity. Equity is the residual interest in the assets of the entity after deducting all its liabilities. In accounting, wag nating titignan ang capital na puhunan no? In accounting, it has a much more larger meaning, no? Wag nating titignan ang capital na puhunan lang, no? Nasanay kasi tayo na capital, tinagalog lang kapital, 'di ba ganoon? Tapos puhunan, no? Although I can say that initial investment or puhunan is part of capital, di naman tayo mali doon. Remember that initial investment or yung tinatawag nating kapital o puhunan is also part of the accounting capital. But it's much more larger. Bakit? Sabi dito, equity is the residual interest in the assets of the entity pagkatapos mo daw ibawas lahat ng utang mo. Lagyan natin ng numero, konti, para maintindihan nyo. Kunyari lahat ng resources mo 100,000. Tapos may utang kang 40,000. O sabi dito, equity works in a residual way. Residual, ibig sabihin yung matitira. So, kung ang resources mo, ang assets mo ay 100,000, tapos ang utang mo ay 40,000, edi magkano yung natira? Diba 60,000? Ibig sabihin, yun lang talaga yung iyo. Okay? Ang matatawag mo lang na iyo ay capital. Yun lang yung pwede mong i-enjoy. Kasi hindi lahat ng resources mo ay sa'yo talaga. Because some of them ay kailangan mong bayaran din in the future. Nakakaintindihan ba tayo? Ayun. So, wag mong angkinin kung hindi iyo. Hindi, joke lang. Okay. So, now, pag-uusapan natin, bakit tayo may equation na ganito? Okay. Now, let's look at this equation first. Resources is equal to claims. In accounting, our resources is equal to claims. Pwede ba yun? Kung anong meron ako ay inaasam din na makuha ng iba, ganun ba yun? Hindi siya ganun, okay? I-breakdown natin ngayon ano yung ibig sabihin ko dito sa claims na ito. The resources of a company is equal to both the claims of creditors, yung inaasahang makuha ng mga nagpautang sa'yo, plus claims of the owner. Yung claims of the owner, yun yung kay owner talaga. Eh, di ba? Ano ba sabi natin kanina? Ang kay owner talaga yung capital. O di i-translate na natin, yung resources na yan ay asset. Yung claims of creditors, liabilities. Yung claims ng owner, capital yan. Okay? Kaya sinabi natin, A is equals to L plus C. Bigyan ko kayo ng mga simpleng example, bakit ganyan yung ating equation. Pag ang company or yung owner ng company ay nag-invest ng pera to open the business, nagkakaroon siya ng asset, di ba? Pero nagkakaroon din siya ng capital. O hindi kaya bumili yung company ng mga bago nilang office furniture pero hindi pa bayad. So, meron silang office furniture na asset pero meron din silang utang. Ano yung utang nila? Hindi pa kasi bayad yung office furniture. Naiintindihan nyo ba? Okay, so an asset is either a claim of creditor or a claim of the owner. Okay? Basta pareho siyang claim. Okay? So, the equation is actually A is equals to L plus C. But we can derive the equation into other forms. We have L is equals to A minus C, or C is equals to A minus L. Liabilities is equals to assets minus capital, and capital is equals to asset minus liabilities. Okay, so for you to understand the accounting equation very, very well, kunin nyo na yung handout 009. Please try to answer handout 009 first bago natin i-discuss yung answers for handout 009. Okay, so you can pause the video for a while and then try to answer first handout 009 and then continue the video for our discussion. Okay, so I think we're ready to answer problem number 1. Okay, number 1. A company has assets of 1 million and liabilities of 400,000. How much is the capital? Ang hinahanap natin ay capital. So for number 1, our equation would be C is equals to A minus L. Capital is equals to the assets of 1 million minus liabilities of 400,000. Yan yung example ko kanina, parang ganyan, di ba? Yung resources daw ng company, 1 million, pero yung utang na kailangan niyang isettle, 400,000. So, magkano lang talaga ang capital? Magkano lang talaga yung residual interest of the owner and the assets? 600,000 lang. Okay? We have number 2. B company has liabilities of 500,000 and capital of 700,000. How much are the assets? So in item number 2, ang gagamitin natin is A is equals to L plus C. The liabilities of a company is 500,000 and the capital is 700,000. So let's add them together. 500,000 pesos worth of liabilities, and then the owner can also enjoy 700,000 worth of the resources. So 500,000 plus 700,000 is a total resource or total assets of 1,200,000. And then number 3, C company has assets of 4 million and capital of 2,800,000. Magkano kaya ang utang? So we will be using L is equals to A minus C. So assets of 4 million minus capital of 2,800,000. The liabilities is 1,200,000. Paano natin i-interpret yan? Lahat ng resources na pwede mong gamitin, 4 million. Kaso ang ma-enjoy lang talaga ng owners dyan, 2,800,000. So, magkano kaya yung mapupunta sa creditors? Magkano yung utang nila? Eh, di pag minus mo lang, 1,200,000. Okay? So, we will proceed to problem number 2. But, you can pause the video again and then I'll give you time to answer. And then, play the video for your for the solutions for this problem. Okay? Let's discuss them after you answer it. Okay, so here are the answers for problem number 2. So in number 1, kung may assets kang 400,000 at liabilities na 150,000, paano mo kukunin yung C? E di C is equals to A minus L. 400,000 minus 150,000 is 250,000. For number 2, ang hinahanap ay assets. So A is equals to L plus C. 800,000 plus 1,200,000 gives you 2 million pesos. For number 3, ang hinahanap ay liabilities. L is equals to A minus C. So 3 million minus 2 million gives you 1 million. For number 4, capital ang hinahanap. So C is equals to A minus L. 4,200,000 minus 896,000 gives you a capital of 3,304,000. And lastly, for number 5, assets ang hinahanap. So A is equals to L plus C. So 523,000 plus 755,000 will give you 1,278,000. Okay, so if you have further questions, you can put them in the comment section below. And if you also have some other requests for video tutorials, you can put them in the comment section below. Okay, so I hope that you were able to understand the accounting equation. Thank you and have a great day.